This is the sound of money. This is the sound that we have a deal, whether we have a book sale or an apartment deal. And I want you to ring your gong too. So I'm going to show you the first hour on how to find your first apartment fast, very fast. Now, I'll tell you a story. It's our 135 apartment units in Tampa, Florida. My friends, my family, my co-workers, my colleagues, we invested our money into this 135 apartment units. But before we put in our money into this deal, we look at this 6 characteristics, 6 things before we put our money into this deal. So that's what I'm gonna show you so you can buy your first apartment fast in 1 hour. You can do the first pass. So here, we looked at the rents in the area. What are the rent markets in the area? So this here is the strip of the building, the 135 apartment units in Tampa, Florida. It's located at the Dale Mabry Highway. And if you can see here, the rents in this neighborhood are $2,300, $2,700, $2,600, $3,000. There's $1,200. There's 3,500. So the rental prices are good. Now, this is just the first pass. And so this is the way you're going to look at your properties, your especially first apartment, fast in 1 hour. So that's one. We look at the rents in the area. Number 2 is we'll look at the for sale prices of the single family homes in the neighborhood. Right? So let's take a look at this property. So the 135 apartment units is located at the South Dale Mabry Highway. And look at the surrounding areas. There's 225, 335, 950,000, 525, 840,000, 500,000, 585, 979,000. So the neighborhood is selling their single family home at a very expensive price. And I want to be in a great neighborhood. So that's the second one. You want to look at the for sale. You want the prices of houses in that area to be high. Number 3, what do we look at? We look at the employers in the neighborhood. So if you look down here, this is where the apartments are located. And this is the South Dale Mabry Highway, which passes through 36,000 cars every single day. Why? Because a lot of here, this is where the employers are located. So that's the Midtown Tampa, the Raymond James, home of the NFL, and we have the West House Business District, which have a lot of businesses in that business district. And so we looked at the employers in the neighborhood. So that's the third characteristic. Number 4, oh, look at that. That's Starbucks right there. That's right there. We are close to Target as well. We're close to the Salmon Express Highway. So we're close to a lot of commercials as well in here. So that's another employers in the neighborhood. Number 4. So let me see. This is the neighborhood. Look at the houses beside the apartments. And look at if you can see here, the median home prices. Look, the median home prices is 1,287,714,575,000. Right, so the environment, the neighborhood is great. So that's the number 3. Now let's take a look at if this thing moves. If I get this to move, what else do we look at? It's stuck right now. So let's see if we can find another way to look at things. Now we look at our neighbors. Look at the properties. These are new townhomes being built in the area. Now let's look at the other. This is another hotel just in front of our 135 apartment units together with our friends and family and colleagues. Now let's take another look. See these townhouses? That's also behind the 135 apartment units that my friends and family and co-workers, colleagues invested our money into. Now let's do more newer construction. So what that means, then the houses there are selling for a high price, especially now with the hot Tampa real estate market and anywhere else in the USA and the world. It's very hot real estate market. And 4th, we look at the outside. Right? So to recap, we look at the rents, we look at the for sale, we look at the employers, we look at the neighborhood. Now, fifth, we look at the outside. What's the outside, the facade of the building looks like? Ooh, I love the pool. I love the sunset. I love the palm trees. Ooh, I love Florida. And look at the inside. That's the sixth. So what does the inside look like? And this is renovated apartment. Look at the granite countertops. Look at the subway tile backsplashes and the white soft kitchen cabinetry. And let's take a look at some more. Ooh, another view of the pool. So those are the amenities. So those are the 6 things that we looked at and you should look at on the first hour on how to find your first apartment fast. So these are the for rent in the neighborhood, the for sale area, the employers in the area, the surrounding neighborhoods, the inside of the property, the outside of the property. So there you go. So after getting all this, hopefully you'll be able to ring your gong so that means when you ring your gong, you found your first apartment that you're most likely interested in buying and digging more research into that property. So this is just the first pass. Usually when you're interested in the first pass, that means that there's possible money to be had. Now when you do, now go dig deeper. All right, wealth cannot wait. Let us go. Ring the dong. Ding-a-ding dong.